What is up, y'all? Welcome back. Thank y'all for tapping in with me, checking in, making sure to seeing if I'm really doing what I'm doing. Y'all holding me accountable for real. But right now it is Monday. It's actually the first of the month. So it is June 1st today. It's currently 8 o'clock in the morning. I have a couple little areas already marked out on NASDAQ right now. It was ranging for a minute, but it did a small little fake out, but it went right back into the range, and now it's continuing to range. So ultimately what I'm waiting on is, I'm really just waiting on it to come back. That's where it's at right now. Come back and tap into my zone and continue to go for longs. I got it marked out at the midline area. I have my stop underneath where a low was once at, just in case if it does, go outside of demand zone. But I would realistically like for it to go ahead and do all of that before I even enter into the trade, but we'll see how it goes. I don't know if I'm honestly trade my take profit today. He's like, I might as well trade on it. I don't know, we'll see how I'm feeling. I'm currently down $353. I can't lose no more than 1,000 or I've blown this account. I've only been trading on it for 2 days now, as y'all saw in the previous video. But yeah, let's see if we can at least make those funds back today. Okay, y'all, just wanted to show y'all that it did tap into my zone, but it's still before market open. And I didn't learn my lesson. So, I don't know, maybe, hopefully it plays around in there for the next 15 minutes is what, 8:13. Okay. That demand zone, might not even hold up. Because I do have another one that I had marked out. Went down to a smaller time frame so I can see what it's really doing. And get an idea. I did go ahead and mark out a supply zone right here because I know it'll probably come back and retrace down. But if not, ultimately I really want this. It's just before market open. That's what I'm not liking. Still got 15 minutes before the market even open. I'm not gonna place a trade right now. I'm gonna wait till market open. Y'all, everything just happened so freaking fast, but I was able to go ahead and get in buys right there. Y'all can see I got in on buys, pushed up, but right now it is in a bearish market, so I was pretty much trailing my stop for real. I did a one contract, so I came up 124 today, close to what I lost on Friday. So my own boy just said close the charts. We didn't came up on a green day because I was gonna wait for it to come back down and fill in these fair value gaps, and I honestly think it's gonna shoot back down to this demand zone down here. But I don't want to play around too much into the market. It's Monday. I'm gonna just take my win for today. So right now the account is back up to 24. Well, the account is back up to $770. I'm gonna just say it like that because the 24,000 really don't matter. It don't. It's the 3 digits after. I'm gonna take my win for the day and keep it pushing. And see y'all tomorrow. Good morning, y'all. It is day 4 of trading on my Lucid account. I just woke up not too long ago, did a couple things around the house, and now I'm here at the charts seeing what we have to see. I kind of looked at it a little bit earlier and marked me out a zone, a demand zone down there, And you see that we're ranging. It's kind of giving, you know, what it did yesterday. It'll probably do a hard fake out, come up, then start to come down, and then shoot up. But I could be very well wrong. This blue line right here is a 200-point moving average. So anything above this, you know, you kind of want to look for buys. Anything below it, you most likely want to look for sales. The account is now at 770. I need to make 1250, y'all. We're on to a new day. So let's see what we can get. I honestly think I'm gonna just go ahead and close out my take profit today. By canceling your subscription, your evaluation account, you will still be able to trade, reset the account. Yes, let's do that. Okay, so I could still trade on this up until the 4th, actually. So as y'all can see, I've been consistent though. I've had this account since day one. As you can see, I've been trading for 70 days now. You know, give or take. The account at $671, I needed to make $3,000. I don't really know how to read, you know, my percentages and my stats and stuff that well, but this was the most I ever made in one trade. For anybody who's good at reading stats, this was, you know, what my shit looked like. And then, you know, all the losses and all the wins. Like you see in the beginning, I was smooth, y'all. I'm talking about, I was winning trades, winning. That's that beginner's luck type shit. So yeah, that's that. The account is closed now. I feel like a relief, I ain't gonna lie. Cause now I know, like, say I do blow this account, knock on wood, I could just get another one without having to worry about a subscription. You know, not saying that's what I want to do, obviously. I'm trying to think, I don't really have much planned today. Probably go grocery shopping. Oh, today is my man's birthday, y'all. Spend a happy birthday in the chat for my man, you feel me? Let me show y'all his gift I got him. So my boyfriend has been going to school now for a good little minute, and he's getting ready to get his associates in computer science and assurance, I think is the name of the degree. So, you know, pretty much computer science, tech, he's into that field, right? So he graduates this week. So his birthday's today, and then he graduates, I think, Thursday. So I made him a cap, a graduation cap, right? I'm gonna keep it wrapped up, but, you know, control all complete. Computer stuff, a little bit of, you know, little computer gadgets and knickknacks on it. This actually was a really fun DIY project to do. I recommend anybody that graduates, just go ahead. It's something memorable you can keep for yourself. And it's like, why not? But yeah, I made that cap for him. So I'm gonna give that to him today as a birthday gift and kind of like a congratulations. And then I got a couple other little trinkets that I'm gonna give to him. And then he's gonna have a cake when he gets home from work. And yeah, me and son are probably gonna throw him a little party. I'm gonna turn some disco lights on the TV, and we gonna have a vibe in this thing on a Tuesday. Going up on a Tuesday. And we're just gonna watch the church all and I'm gonna see how this goes. It's 8:05 right now. So we still got about 25 minutes till the market opens. And hopefully we could get us set up today. Market been open about 11 minutes now. NQ is dumping. Whoever got in this trade, they should be up some good little funds. Honestly, NQ been doing this like the past couple mornings. Like, that bitch will just dump. And then, you know, tap a zone and start the trail in the right direction. But this was actually crazy. It's on the 1 hour. I had to move to the bigger time frame just to see really what it's really doing. But as y'all see, these like long ass candles. This is a trade I got in last night, a paper trade, just to test some stuff out. But yeah, I'm waiting on this to tap into this zone. I put that zone there. That's like a 5-minute just to see, but I would really like for it to come here and then at least continue to about right here. But as y'all can see, it is an uptrend. So this is the 200 moving average on a 1 hour, so it's still above it, so we still good to, you know, look for buys. But you know, on a 5-minute, it's below it, and that's because, you know, we in this hard ass pullback right now. But yeah, just waiting on it to tap my zone, y'all, and see what it's gonna do. So price failed to come back. Price failed to come back to my demand zone down there. As y'all can see, it did create another one. So I went ahead and mapped this one out. I realistically wanted to come to this one, but you know, the market gonna do what it wanna do. It is now moving above the 200 moving average on the 5-minute. So that could be an indication that maybe we're getting ready to go ahead and go bullish. But I'ma still just watch it and see what it does. I just wanted to update y'all, let y'all know what I did. So I added another demand zone right here on the 5-minute, but I still have my OG 1 hour demand zone. This thing taking off. It did a whole bunch of faking out for sure. You know, hopefully somebody got in on these quick little sales when the market opened. But yeah, I'm gonna just watch it. All right, y'all, so another update. NQ is doing what NQ does best, playing in our face. It is now 9:35, has yet to tap any type of zone. Let me just show y'all. So y'all know this was my original zone. It came right here, did all this rigmarole, had a fat drop at open, stopped right here, shot back up. I said, okay, bet, I'm gonna make a new demand. I made this demand. I'm on the 5-minute. Made this demand on the 5-minute, right? This candle right here, this long one, I said, oh yeah, it's about to come in and tap me in so we can go off. Hell no, kept going. And now it might be making a new demand, or it's probably slowing down to come and tap into this demand to continue shooting off. But as y'all see how I had my setup. I was risking that to make that, and it almost tapped. Like, so we know it wants to go bullish. Maybe I could set up another demand right here where it's forming. Technically, we already got a tap. Fuck. Let's see what it do. Let me see what it look like on a higher time frame. Like, you could tell on a higher time frame, it really don't look like it did anything but just straight push up. So that's where we at with this right now, y'all. If you get a little bit too late into the day, I'll probably just take a no trade day, honestly. A no trade day is still a win if I don't trade today. So I did end up getting in, y'all. I got in for buys once it finally tapped into that zone. And y'all see with this candlestick, I waited for it to push through. I waited for it to surpass this one, and then I got in, currently up 22. I just did it a 1, I think it's like a 1 to almost 2, but there's nothing over here to the left to go based off of, right? Oh, I lied. I'm freaking lying. I was wondering. Okay. I didn't go far enough. Or did I? Yeah, no. I'm tripping. There's nothing to really go based off of over here to the left, because, you know, this is the all-time high right here, and it's damn near at that already. So I'm gonna let this play out and see what it does, and hopefully, y'all, we can make some funds today. I think this is maybe about 240, 140 to make 185. So as it starts to, you know, move, I'ma obviously trail up and probably move my stop loss a little, my take profit a little bit, but I am gonna move my stop loss once it starts to break certain points. Maybe like right here, if it break this structure. For sure, if it were to break this structure. I don't know, the 15-minute just look better for your mental, you know? Instead of looking at the 5-minute, do this and that. The 1 minute, boy, you enter in on that 1 minute, you gotta get off of that hoe after that. You can't, cause that 1 minute I had your anxiety. Like it's, hell no. Yeah, we literally just hit the, what they call it, double, they call it double something. It might just be double highs. Basically, it's when it was a high point right here and then it did a whole bunch of shit going down and then it ended up coming back right where it's at. That's what it's doing right now. So right now, this was the old highest of the high that NQ has ever been at. And now, right now as we speak, this is where it's at currently. So if we can break through that, we've been in this trade now at least 30 minutes. It's pushing through, y'all, so let your girl make some money, y'all. I need to pass this eval. Yeah, we having a little bit of resistance right there where the all-time highs were. We on the 5-minute, still up 100. So let's just hope it don't come all the way back down to my stop loss. But if it does, then I came up something today, whether it be $2, $3. A win is a win. I can't even be mad at it. At least I'll be up on the account, because I still got some more that I need to make before I can even get the account back to its regular balance. So I think I only needed to make like maybe 200 to get me out of, to get me back to where I was, to get me back to the 25K. So right now the account is at $873. So if I could go ahead and make a little quick flip real quick, that would be lovely. This could be an indication though where I can maybe possibly, you know, go in with another contract. But just gonna wait and let this play out and see what it does. And it is dropping crazy, y'all. As you can see, it is dropping crazy. So let's just play this out and see how it goes. Why wouldn't it just push through there? Come on, buyers. At this point, y'all, I'm trailing my stop. It has broke through that high point where highs once were. Right there. You know, it's teeter-tatting with it. So I move my stop up right here, right below the candle. And if it come and tap me out, it is what it is. At that point, I probably made maybe like $98 or $80 or something, which a win is still a win, you know? Some niggas don't even make $80 in a day. So, can't be too mad at it, but let's just, hopefully it pushes up. So as you can see, I did move my TP up here, and I also moved my stop loss, and I'm gonna continue to trail it. And come on, NQ, just push through for you. Push through for you, girl. All right, y'all, I done been in this trade for about an hour now. Let me see. Yeah, this is a, what, 9:30 candle? Actually, over an hour. 9:43 is when I got in. And it's 11:05. So yeah, we working on almost 2 hours with this dang on trade. But I'm gonna let it continue to play out. I'm gonna try to log in on my phone because I got some errands I do need to run. So I'm gonna keep track of it on my phone, and I'll keep y'all updated, because it's probably gonna log me out on my computer. For some reason on Lucid, it won't really let you log into two locations at a time. So but yeah, I did move my stop loss. Like I said, I'm risk free in this bitch as is. So whatever it decide to do, let's just hopefully it continue to push up. Right now I'm floating 152. So if it stopped me out where I'm at right now, I'll probably get out with like $100, which is still a win for the day. You know, $100 an hour. What job you know paying $100 an hour? Anyways, yeah, y'all, but I'm gonna continue to watch this. I'm about to skedat up out of here, go get some little last minute things for my man, and I'm up today, y'all. It's up and it's stuck on his birthday, and it's constantly pushing. I low-key might scale in again with my stop loss, because man, it's going, it's just going. So yeah, I'll keep y'all posted, y'all. All right, y'all, I made it back to the house. I damn near got stopped out of that trade as soon as I left. I was trailing my stop loss pretty tightly, and I'm glad that I did, because it pretty much did a whole bunch of rigmarole. This is where I got stopped out at. This candle right here, I was trailing my stop loss. Let's use this blue line as a fake indication. So I was trailing it like this, and then once it got to about right there, it came down, it stopped me out. And as y'all can see, it's just really choppy right now. It hasn't moved anywhere. I was able to get the account back up, 24,922. So yep, that's the end of today's festivities, y'all. A good day. Let me see what I think I ended up coming out with like 152. That was today's profit, 152. That's the calendar for the week so far, new month of June. So let's get it, y'all. Y'all have a good day, man.